letting go. Ever heard that phrase? You just gotta let it go. Oh, that phrase can be so maddening when you're in the midst of some of the biggest emotions and feelings of your life. After all, letting go is a verb, it's an action, it's an activity. And if you knew exactly what you were supposed to physically do with it, well, you'd do it, right? Let's break that down. When they say let go of grief, you're really letting go of two things, okay? You're not letting go of your loved one. What you're doing is letting go of unhelpful thoughts and the emotions that grief can cause. So the thoughts are really easy to break down and get rid of. You just replace them with a new, more helpful and constructive thought, which then should help you not have to get rid of so many emotions because they're not going to create the emotion in you that the previous unhelpful thought did. The next one is a little bit tougher. You do have to get rid of the difficult emotions. Why? Because they're stored in the cells of your body. And if they're stored in the cells of your body, you're going to get rid of them or become unhealthy. It's called disease, dis-ease. You see, your emotions are stored there. Think about it. When kids are young and they're not feeling comfortable with something or they've experienced trauma, they feel it in their stomach. They get nauseous, they get sick. When you have an anxiety attack or when you know somebody that's in the throes of one, you know that that's a tightening of the chest. You feel anxiety in the tension and in the functions of your body, not in your brain. You need to get rid of those emotions physically. So you need to get into the difficult emotion and then go and do something physical to get rid of it. I did it with art therapy. I took all of my wedding photos, which were not very old at the time my husband died, and I remade them into pieces of artwork that expressed exactly the difficult feeling that I was experiencing. And in that way, it just sort of felt like I transplanted the feeling from inside of me into something else. Really worked. Other people like to do something physical with stress, like work out. The thing is you can't just work out without a purpose and think you're getting rid of that particular emotion. You do have to be in the midst of that emotion, which can be very difficult to be in if you're in the gym with other people. It's kind of something you want to do privately. I know a friend, and she's talked about this in a book, so I know I can talk about this without, betraying any confidences. But after her son died, her husband drove her down into a valley where they found some smaller and bigger rocks. And she felt those feelings, said those thoughts. She picked up rocks, really big, and she just threw them at a boulder. And she did it over and over and over to just exercise those really difficult emotions. You have to do something physical to let go of the emotions in your body. And so often we're taught to squish them down and ignore them. That can be the worst thing you can do for your body. Did you know that stress chemicals, when exposed to a stem cell, will always grow cancer? Always. Disease happens in your physical body because of dis-ease. Tip for the day. I hope you can let go more productively and not feel so offended or upset when you hear those phrases, because now you know what to do. Go ahead and have a wonderful day, having gotten rid and letting go of some of those difficult emotions. If you have a specific trick that you'd like to share with our other viewers, please put it in the comment box below. I'm sure somebody could use a little bit of help right now. Have a great day, Dandelions.